Boom, we recording. All right, hopefully y'all can hear me on there. Y'all look like y'all frozen, but it's all good. So, Hero School tonight. What's the date? 8/21, right? Everybody feeling good? It's Friday. It's hot outside. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, you know, y'all got Herbalife, right? So, my name is Terrence Harkless. Been doing the business now for 2 years. Currently global expansion team. Got started on my nutrition plan, originally dropped 40 pounds. Was able to put back on 30 pounds of lean muscle. Just sharing with my family and my friends. First month of doing the business, was able to earn an extra $2,100. And what that meant is I didn't have to take on a second job that I was looking at taking on right at the same time. And Herbalife has been great. And it's continuing to build. And I'm happy to be here. Happy to know some of what I'm talking about and be able to help everybody out. So tonight, welcome, Vicky. So tonight, what we're going to go over, we're going to do it like a throwback. How we used to do it on the old Ustream calls. I don't know if any of you guys were around at that time. It was crazy. That pumped everything up. I think that's what really drove the whole Urban Heroes organization. Garen would do it every Monday at, 6:30? Every Monday at 6:30, like clockwork. It was like literally the same thing over and over and over again. So when you guys see people that have been in the business, probably about around the times that me and Steve have on through, y'all will see the marketing plan pretty much taught the same way, or at least the same languaging and everything else, products and all of that stuff, because all of that stuff was gone over and over and over. So what we're going to do first is we're going to kind of go over the trial, go over the starter program to get people started with. What to get people started with. We're not going to go into all the products because you guys should be ordering those for yourself and figuring out what they do. That way you can give somebody a real life information on, hey, this is what it did for me. All right. But then we're going to go into the marketing plan. I'm going to do that. After that, we're going to wrap it up. Steve is going to do personal development. Ain't going to necessarily be a wrap up right away, but he's going to go into some personal development, get everybody's minds right, back refocused again, and ready to get it in, all right? Cool. So our 3-day trials. I hope everybody's using it to their advantage. First, we didn't want to use them. We didn't really understand them. But now we got a good understanding of how they work. The turnover rate is crazy. I know it is for me. Is it crazy for anybody else? Starting people on trials? Yeah. It's okay? Ooh, we got to work on your follow-up. No, I don't. So my turnover rate with the trial so far has been about 9 out of 10, which is crazy. But basically, what's in the trial? Oh, look. And the man himself walks through with the trial. Amir, what's your turnover rate with the trial? Can I use that real quick?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's your turnover rate with the trial? Like out of 10. Like out of 10, how many times you do?
What I did last month.
Here, go ahead. Come over here.
Okay.
So we got a live example that just walked into the room at the same time with the trial in his hand. He didn't want to drop it like it was a football and he was on a program. So go ahead.
All right. Good evening, team. My name is Coach Amir Mustafa. Been an Herbalife member for 14 months. I feel amazing. I feel great. I dropped 20 pounds, put on 8 pounds of lean muscle. Body percentage went down by 5%. With that, energy throughout the roof. And since then, I've been sharing with people. Last month in the business, I made an extra income of $1,500.
Nice.
Last month, I put out 20 trials. With those 20 trials, 11 of them came with referrals. 4 of them became full retail clients. 1 became a member. And with my 3-day trial profit was $600.
Ah, nice. That's this thing right here, y'all. So if you don't have them, get them. If you got them, get them off and get some more. All right. So what comes in a trial is total control. Total control is like the T. It's like the tablet version of the T. So it's going to help to give you energy, help to burn calories. It's going to give you that sustained energy throughout the day. What's going to give you the feeling of energy. help you maintain that energy throughout the day. Also comes with your protein drink mix, as well as your Formula One. I think it's, 17 grams of protein? 17 grams of protein in there, I'm telling you, and it comes cookies and cream. I had cookies and cream my first 4 months. It's bomb. The way they mix that particular one, I don't know what it is. Every time I tear one of them packs open and pour it in there, I'm like, man, mine don't taste like it. It's wonderful. So also what comes with it is, that's it. So it's 3 packs of, actually 6 of the Formula One. So for 3 days. So 2 shakes per day. And it comes with 6 tablets, right? 6 tablets. So don't get confused by how the packaging is. Just open it up, look at it. It's 2 shakes a day for 3 days, along with your tablets each time you drink the shake. So it's really, really simple. And to convert that over for someone that wants to get started on a full program, it's really simple. You just order them the big PDM, the big protein drink mix, 2 Formula Ones, and a bottle of Total Control. It's $200 flat. They feel good about it. They already paid 3 days for $20. They're just doing 30 days for $200. Everything's good. It all makes sense to everybody. It's easy to explain. And you don't have to go through explaining a bunch of other products. Another benefit with that is if you're bringing people through your local structure, if you do have one, they're probably getting tea and everything at the workouts also. So that can possibly be something they ask about later on. And that'll be something that gets added into their program where you're actually getting more volume points from that program and earning a little bit more income. But you don't have to worry about going over that. We let them go into that, at least after they've been on the program for a while. We just want to keep everything really, really simple so it can be duplicated down the line and down the line and down the line, all right? So right now, I'm going to get into the marketing plan because is everybody here to kind of earn some more income? Yeah? Cool. So the marketing plan, always my favorite thing. Next to Garen going to his closet, showing all his clothes, saying branded, 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 branded. He would do it every week. Move this over here. Boop. All right. So, make sure this works. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Hold on. That blue one over there? Real quick, hold up. It's crazy. All right, so we're going to get started with the marketing plan. So, to become a member with Herbalife, it's an initial $70 investment. All right, and everybody listen to the languaging and everything. You want to teach it as simple as possible so your people can get it so they can know what they need to do in order to move up in the marketing plan. Initial investment is $70. This will allow you to be a member. Starts with a 25% savings or profit. All right? Savings if you're ordering your own products, profit if you're ordering for somebody else. All right? Now, what that looks like is, let's just say that you got a friend that wants to get started with you or they want to get started on a program and they do a $100 plan. You only pay Herbalife $75 in hand cash, you $25. Cool, makes sense. Pretty easy. This number is always going to equal your profit too in this example. All right, we're using a nice whole number. So is there anybody who wants to make more than that? Yeah, cool. Well, you got to ask sometimes. People might be like, no, never mind. I'm good now. So the next level is 35%. This is called senior consultant. All right, now the way you get here is by doing 500 volume points in 1 calendar month. All right, now what's a volume point? Volume point is Herbalife's currency. Herbalife is in over 90 countries. Not everybody is on the dollar. You know, we got pesos, yen, euro, all of that, right? Lucky for us, a volume point is pretty close to $1, so we can say 500 volume points equals $500, okay? Or your plan plus 2 to 3 people. So You plus 2, just to keep it simple, all right? So, yeah, 2 or 3 people, all right? So the example here, let's just say you got the same friend that's doing the same program, $100, they give you $100, you now pay Herbalife $65, in-hand cash, you keep $35. Now, if this is the same friend, you might be doing a little bit less work because they already know what they're doing. If it's a new client, it might still be a little bit less work because you know more of what you're doing already, all right? So, is there anybody who wants to go higher than that?
Yeah.
She does. Cool. Next level, 42%. This is called qualified producer. Oh, excuse me, we got any new members in the room? Hey. We got any new senior consultants in the room? Hey. Online? Sanchez said, nah. Any new qualified producers? Cool. I must be making it happen there. So the way you get here is by doing 2,500 volume points in 1 to 3 months. All right? Now this is a rolling 3 months. So we're in August right now. So you have August, September, October. If you don't fulfill the full 2,500 volume points by October, August will fall off. You have September, October, November. Cool? That work for you guys? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the example looks like this. Let's say you got the same.
Hey, I missed that one. Yeah, Terrence.
Yep. You missed it.
I missed that part. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's because my mom called me.
You gotta check.
Wait, okay. I'll catch up.
All right. No. I'm gonna go back. Which one did you miss?
Right there where you were doing the points for the senior consultant and stuff like that.
All right. I'll go back to that one.
Get out.
Okay.
All right. So I'm sweating. When you get to get the senior consultant, it's 500 volume points. A volume point is Herbalife's currency. Herbalife is in over 90 countries. Not everybody's on the US dollar. But lucky for us, a volume point is pretty close to $1, so we can just say 500 volume points equals $500. All right? This needs to be fulfilled in 1 month, and it's a calendar month. So let's say you get started August 31st. You don't have until the end of September to complete it. You have only that 1 day. It's the actual calendar month, okay? Now, you good with that? Thumbs up? Cool. All right. Now, the next level is 42%. It's called qualified producer. To get here is 2,500 volume points in 1 to 3 months, all right? Now, this is a rolling 3 months. So we're in August. So you have August, September, October. If you don't fulfill that 2,500 volume points by October, August will fall off. You have September, October, November to complete the 2,500 volume points, all right? And be at this permanent 42% level. So what this example looks like is, let's say your same friend that's been ordering gives you $100. You now pay Herbalife $58. In-hand cash, you keep $42. Nice, right? Anybody working here? Anybody work? Y'all getting splits like that at work? No? Crazy, right? So is there anybody who wants to go any further than that?
Yes.
Cool. So, next level. Oh, she happy about it. It's 50%. This level is called supervisor. Hey, yeah. Now, the way you get here is by doing 4,000 volume points in 1 to 12 months. All right? So, with the 1 to 12 months, would you say Herbalife wants you to get to supervisor?
Yes.
Yeah. Simple, right? Simple. So, this example here, same friend's been steady, getting results and everything, right? They're good on their plan. They're like, don't even talk to me anymore. I got this. I'm down like 80 pounds already, all right? You now only pay Herbalife $50 in-hand cash. You keep a half, $50. Pretty amazing, right? Yeah? Everybody's quiet in here. Y'all must be hot. I'm hot too. I'm sweating. I'm like a preacher right now. It's crazy. It's hot. All right, you guys. So There are a couple different ways to get paid in Herbalife. This is the first way. You have access to it day one when you first become a member. This is called retail, all right? Second way to get paid is called wholesale. We also call it the difference because it's the difference between where your savings or your percentage is and where your new members' percentage is. So I'm going to show you that right now. Everybody got the retail down? Yes? Cool. So, wholesale, you guys. What this looks like is, let's say that friend that was doing $100 every month, they're getting results. People start asking them. They bring you a couple people. They want to become a member and work this business. All right? So you go ahead and bless them with a $70 membership. Now they have access to do business in over 90 countries and earn as much as they want, right? So when they first come in, whatever they order, whether it's their own products or they're doing business, earning income for themselves, when you first become a member, you have access to a 25% savings or profit, all right? Now, Herbalife from day one always pays out half to the member, okay? So your new member hasn't earned their half yet, okay? So what Herbalife's gonna do is they're gonna send you 25% of whatever, based on whatever this member does, in a check on the 15th of the following month. Cool? Yeah, so when this member gets ambitious, they move up to 35% to senior consultant. They're happy because they're spending less on their own products. They're earning more when they do business, right? So what Herbalife's going to do, because they haven't earned their way to their full 50 yet, Herbalife's going to send you a 15% based on whatever they do. A check following 15th of the month. Sound good? Yeah. They move up yet again. Qualified producer, and they're getting close to that supervisor level, Herbalife is going to send you what's left over between 50% and 42%. The difference of that, which is 8%. Okay? Good, good, good. Yeah, everybody got it? You got it? Cool. Now, in this new enhanced marketing plan, it actually allows you to start earning wholesale income even earlier. So, when you're 35%, let's say this friend is already, they're fired up, they're ready to do the business or whatever, and you allow them to become a member, you will earn 10% based on whatever number they do if you're a senior consultant. All right? If you're at 42% and you have a new member, you'll earn, so you guys don't get confused by the lines here. You guys following me? Yeah? You'll earn 17%. If you're at 42%. All right? But the main goal, get here. You don't have to worry about any of this right here. Let people be surprised when they get a check. Pretty cool when you're like, I don't know what's going on. I got a check. Like, what's happening? And I'll tell you guys a story about my check. I ain't told it in a while. I didn't cash the check that I got, my first check from Herbalife, for like almost a week. Because I was like, this looks fake. Because I didn't do no work. I literally had it in my cup holder in my car for like almost a full week. The first check was $1,003, and it really looked fake. I was like, I didn't do anything for this. So people just ordered some stuff, and they like it, and I got a check. It's crazy. So Herbalife will send a check on time and early. Do you guys have any questions about wholesale? No questions at all. So can everybody teach wholesale? Ooh, I like that. We're going to have to get on this. We'll see you next Friday. We're going to teach this wholesale. All right. So now we're going to go into the third way to get paid with Herbalife. And this becomes available when you're a supervisor and you get supervisors. Royalties. Everybody in here is a supervisor, huh? Okay. Why are you not trying to show up for your success, huh? All right, so you're a supervisor. That member that you brought on, they're seeing what you're doing. They got amazing results themselves. Their family, their friends are getting on. They make it to 50%. You're like, wait, so I'm not earning anything there anymore. What Herbalife does is they send you a 5% royalty. Based on the number that this supervisor does, okay? Now, you get paid royalties on your first 3 levels. I'll explain levels right now. So, 60%, 50%. All right, so first 3 levels. This is your first level, this is your second level, this is your third level. Now, what are levels? Your first level will be somebody that you directly sponsor. Somebody you talk to and you say, hey, here's a shake, try it. Oh my God, you lost all kind of weight. They want to do the business. You give them your member ID number. They sign up. It says you have a new active member in your downline. That's your front line or first level, okay? Your second level is someone that your first level sponsors, okay? Somebody that you don't directly sponsor. You may or may not know this person, okay? But they will be in your second level because you did the work bringing somebody into the business, okay? Your third level is someone that you second level sponsor. Same stuff. You did the work, brought in the first level, the second level brought in the third level, okay? Now, when we talk about lines, this is one line. See that? Straight down. That's one line. You can bring on as many members as you want. You got multiple lines, okay? But Herbalife pays you a 5% royalty based on your first 3 levels, okay? So, just for numbers' sake, we got to do this one at the STS. Let's just say that the first level did 5,000, all right? Let's say your second level did their active, and let's say your third level did 1,000. That's 75, that's 8,500, right? What's 5% of 8,500? 850, 425. 425. Sorry, I'm fast and calculating. 425. So what will happen is based off of you bringing in one member that brought in someone that went to supervisor, that brought in someone that went to supervisor, that brought in somebody else that went to supervisor, and based on the number they did, you're not getting anything from them, but based on the number they did, Herbalife will send you a 5% royalty, which in this case will be $425 for essentially bringing on one member into the business, okay? Keep in mind, you can have as many members as you want. You can have as many of these lines as you want, okay? You guys got royalties? Cool. What time is it? All right. And you guys can teach royalties. Yes? Yeah. Okay. Teach royalties. All right. Now, fourth way to get paid with Herbalife is bonuses. All right. Now, what's a bonus? Anybody know what the bonuses are? Anybody know when you get access to them? Tab level. Tab level. Cool. So, a kind of sidestep on your way to tab is Active World Team. And speaking of Active World Team, where you guys will see it abbreviated as AWT a lot, so you see that, that's Active World Team, okay? So speaking of Active World Team, there's actually a promotion going on this month. It's your 5 Gets 5. I'm telling you, it's major. It's a big, big deal because you'll see President's team members, Millionaire team members, and everybody else in their Active World Team. They'll have on their level pin, but they'll also have on the Active World Team pin. Now, what that means is that they're in action. They're doing personal volume. They're not just sitting back collecting a royalty check. All right? Because as we'll go over in a second, you can build your royalty to where you really don't got to do much if you choose not to. But we just helping people, so we should always want to do it, right? But active royalty team is a huge, huge deal. That means you're somebody that's working on the team. That means you're somebody that's plugging in and somebody that's really on the grind trying to get to where they want to get to, all right? So for active world team, the qualifications are 4 months of 2,500 volume points. All right? So these are 4 consecutive months of 2,500 volume points. And you guys know what that adds up to?
10,000.
World team. 4 months of 2,500 is world team. All right? So you must reach your world team qualification in order to be on the way to qualifying for active world team. All right? So 4 months of 2,500. I'm going to add these so you guys see it. I hope if y'all don't know, you're writing it down. So 4 months of 2,500 plus 1 month of 10,000 personal volume plus 1 month of 10,000 board volume. I got everything, right? You guys see what this is? So I'll go through these levels. This 4 months of 2,500 volume points means that you're consistent. It means that you're actively working, you're actively trying to build a business, you're actively in your community, bringing people in, getting people healthy, and retaining clients, all right? You want these in your business. It'll help you become stable, all right? When they talk about building a foundation, you want a solid foundation of people that are actively working, all right? And not to mention, this is after active supervisor, which we should all want to get there, all right? Then you need 1 month of 10,000 personal volume. This right here is usually the toughest one for people to get to because that requires you to be doing a lot of work yourself. That's why these president's team members will wear that pin like, man, I'm out here working. I was passing out flyers all day, all weekend, everything, right? So 10,000 personal volume. It can be done. See if you do it. It can be done, all right? But this month is your 5 gets 5, so Herbalife is giving you 5,000 if you're willing to do 5,000. So do that 5,000, I'm telling you, because, man, then you need 1 month of 10,000 organizational volume. Now, you see I just showed you the royalties, right? That means your supervisors, okay? Your organization volume is always your supervisors, okay? You need however many supervisors you have, they need to do collectively, that means added together, 10,000 volume points, all right? So what this shows is that you're actively working consistently, you're really working hard, and you're also teaching people how to do the same thing as you. You're duplicating yourself. That's why Active World Team is a big, big deal. Now, bonuses start here because as soon as you hit this level, the next month, add it to your check, Herbalife will send you a $500 bonus. Why be chilling? So once you hit this level, the following month, on the 15th, Herbalife will send you a $500 bonus check. They ain't gonna say nothing. They're just gonna send it to you. You'll also get a little certificate and everything that says, congratulations, Active World Team. And you're gonna get that Active World Team pin. It's a difference, Active World Team and World Team. Tell you, big, big thing. You guys got this? You guys got this written down, all memorized, can teach this? Yes?
I got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So Active World Team is beautiful. That's on your way to the TAB team level. Now TAB stands for, we always see TAB over here, Top Achievers Business. All right, or TAB. That's why they'll say TAB team, if you guys didn't know. All right, the start of TAB is global expansion team or get. All right. Now, in order to get the global expansion team, it's 20,000. Organizational volume. I don't know what that is. 20,000 organizational volume. That means that the supervisors that you have in your organization collectively do 20,000 volume. Now, in order to qualify for this level, this needs to be done 3 months. And that's consecutive, okay? So 3 straight months of your supervisors doing 20,000 volume points to qualify for global expansion team. All right? Now, what you get at global expansion team is a 2% bonus on your volume, on your organizational volume. All right? So you may also hear later on about royalty points. The royalty points is just basically 5% of whatever the number is. All right? So I'll take the org off, and we'll talk in royalty points. All right? So this is 1,000 royalty. Screw that up. 1,000 royalty points, okay? What your 1,000 royalty points basically means is that from your downline volume, from your downline organizational volume, you're getting a $1,000 check. Basically what it means. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. That's your 5%. You're getting a $1,000 check. Now, this 2% bonus, think about it. Your royalty is 5%. Your bonus is gonna be 2%, okay? So on 20,000 or 1,000 royalty points, your bonus is going to be 400, right? So your bonus will be $400. That's the bonus. You guys following me? You guys got it? Okay. So in order to get this bonus, now you got to keep in mind that, again, with the languaging, you qualify for a production bonus. All right? In order to get it, you must do 5,000 volume points the previous month in order to collect your 2%. Otherwise, this gets left on the table and it just goes up to the next person. Boom. So you're qualified for it, so get it. At this level, you're still really working. But it helps you because when you're still working here, it helps you get to the next level, right? But once you start, who wants to lose out on $400 in a month for no reason? No hands on this? Okay, so even with this 5 gets 5 month right now, start taking advantage of these things early so you get used to it, all right? So you get used to doing that. You're already in high production mode, and this is no problem when you get there, all right? So the next level, get 2.5. I want to erase stuff. There we go. All right, get 2.5. This means that your organization is doing 2,500 royalty. Now, what did I say this number is again? You guys remember? That means that you're going to get $2,500 just because of your organization, your organizational supervisors. So this is automatically coming, $2,500. Pretty cool? Now keep in mind, that's not including your wholesale, that's not including your retail. That's just your royalties, 2,500 royalty. Cloud's moving away now, it's all clear. Cool. So at this level, this is 5% of the actual organizational volume, okay? So your bonus is still going to be 2% here. But 2% of that is 1,000, right? 1,000. So you add that 2,500 to 1,000. That's $3,500 at 2.5. In order to qualify for this 2%, though, what do you have to do? Okay. Now, is there anybody that wants to miss out on $1,000? You want to share how much you done missed out on before?
I missed out on $1,700. And last month it was
That goes straight to your sponsor.
Yeah, he gets a message. He gets a message like, thanks, homie. I'm going to go ahead and grab something else.
Appreciate that extra.
It gets, what if $1,200 missing out your check at work?
That's more than some people. That's a lot.
So, you guys follow me on this? I'll just write these numbers in for you guys. Global Expansion Team is 20,000 organization. All right? 2.5 is 50,000 organization. All right? It gets crazy. So, you guys got this? We're going to move on to the next level.
T.
Yeah.
Like your org is doing 50,000 a month?
Yep. A month. In order to qualify for that, your org needs to do 50,000 3 consecutive months. Then you'll be fully qualified 2.5 global expansion team like this guy. What's up?
How do you calculate the royalty points compared to
5% of whatever the organization
Oh,
costs.
but the easiest way to do it is whatever, like, if you know, the 20,000, what you want to do is you take the 0 off and cut it in half. So if it's 80 for meal team, take the 0 off, and 8, and then cut it in half. It's 4,000. That's the easiest way to calculate it real quick.
Is it? It's like all right.
Because I ain't like that math. Like, I need the easiest.
All right. So the next level is millionaire team. We always say middle team, but it's actually millionaire team. It's beautiful. Doesn't that just sound good? Sounds wonderful. So that means the organization of supervisors is doing 80,000 a month. 80,000 times 12 is what? 1 million. That's why it's called millionaire team. Because the business that you built is now doing over $1 million in business in a year. That's pretty crazy, right? Everybody got a napkin?
Face after a few seconds.
So, what this looks like on your royalty points, you guys. What this looks like on your royalty points is 4,000. Okay?
Like,
Now, you guys keep in mind, what this 4,000 royalty means. This 4,000 royalty means $4,000 is coming. It's coming because you built up your supervisor. All right? 4,000 is just coming. At this level, you get a 4% bonus. What's your royalties? It's 5%, right? So now your bonus is like super, super close to your royalties. So, including your bonus, it's $3,200. So that's what it's going to look like. So you're going to get these 2 checks. So that's already $7,200, right? That's just at 80,000 exactly. It doesn't happen like that. It's pretty crazy, right? I'm not even going to tell y'all what to do in order to receive your bonus because we should be working anyway, right? When you get there, you won't have any problems. So, male team, 7.5. All right? This level is crazy. The pen is absolutely beautiful. You ain't got nothing to worry about at either one of these levels, but you really ain't got nothing to worry about here. This is when your business is doing 150,000 organizational volume, or 7,500 royalty. Now, what this means is you're getting a $7,500 check coming. It's coming. Not including your retail or your wholesale. That's just your royalties. It's coming. Plus, you get a bonus of 4% at this level. All right? So, bonus here. Anybody have that math?
Wait, what? 75. 4% of 75?
4% of 150.
150,000.
150,000, yes. Is it 6,000? All right, it's 0.04.
6,000.
6,000. So, your royalty and your bonus, you're looking at 13.5. That's not including your wholesale or your retail.
Ooh.
Pretty crazy. Yeah. I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Volume point is actually worth more than $1. So, volume point is, I did the math on this stuff because I want to know. But the volume point is really $1.22. So when you do the math on this, it's really like $17,000. We ain't gonna tell nobody. We're gonna say it's 13.5. You guys got this? Yes? Yes? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. People like, we ain't trying to make that. We're just trying to be high. All right, so the next level is president's team. This is when your organization is doing 200,000 volume points or sale. All right? To qualify for it, your organization needs to do 200,000 3 months straight. Will be fully qualified president's team. Cool? Now, what this looks like on your royalty is 10,000. What does this mean? That $10,000 is just coming. It's just coming because that's where you're at. All right? Now, your royalty is always 5%. This level, your bonus is 6%. So that's 12,000. Which is, I'll write it out, might as well. So that's what it's looking like, added up. Excluding your wholesale and your retail. Do you know any president's team members?
Super Mario.
So it might be smart to get some information from him when he's around. You guys got any questions on the marketing plan right now or how you can get paid? Any at all? I like showing the full range of the marketing plan. It actually goes further than that. I think the bonus goes up to like 7.4 or something. 7.4%. That just gets, that's your 3 times president's team, 4 times president's team. Oh, God. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, yeah.
Enrique.
50K. Oh. So, you guys good with the marketing plan? Yeah? Cool. Everybody good in here? No questions at all? Do you know what level you want to be at on the marketing plan?
Yeah.
It's really important to know that because you can't get somewhere if you don't know where you're going. So, I'm done. We'll pass it over to 2.5 Global Expansion Team member, your very own Summertime Steve. Let's do it. Oh, he's bringing the babies.
How's everybody doing? I don't know who we still got on the Zoom. Still 10 good people. All right, y'all. Stephen Crawford, 2.5 Global Expansion Team member. Been a part of this business now for 2 years and I believe it's 4 months. And before Herbalife, I was a professional basketball player, just graduated college. And I was trying to, I was very, very, had an entrepreneur mindset. So I was really trying to get my feet wet in every kind of thing possible, personal training. I was basketball coordinator. I was doing all these things, coaching and working retail. And I was pretty much trying to do anything, trying to make it, because you see people living that lifestyle on TV. You want to live that lifestyle. The older you get, the harder you realize it's, not obtainable. So I was just looking for another way out, moved to California, found this company, my first month in the business. He just went over the marketing plan, and what they don't tell you is you can go as fast as you want to go. And, I was challenged my first month in the business, and I was supervisor 3 weeks. And, so whatever you want to do, it's possible. And I ended up earning an additional $1,100 my first month by reaching the supervisor level. And I wasn't keeping track of retail, but I did like 4,000 personally purchased volume points, so that'll let you have the option to do whatever you want to do. But my question is always, who in here has ever said that they want to get to presidency? Raise your hand. Before Terrence went up, keep your hand up on Zoom too. Now, before Terrence went over, who knew how to get to presidency? And who knew about the royalties and the bonuses at presidency before? So, and my question, and the only reason why I asked that is because most people say that they want to get the press team or millionaire team or global expansion team, but they have no idea how, and they are just talking because everybody else says they want to get the press team, or they're just talking because everybody else says they want to be a millionaire team. But if Terrence says, come up here and show us how to get to the president's team, I bet you nobody will be racing up to the front to teach somebody how to get the president's team. And the fact why we're a tab team is because I remember coming to the meetings as a world team member, and Terrence was up there. I believe they just had hit world team. They were about to hit world team. And he was up here talking about the bonuses at president's team. And I was like, I know how to get there, but I didn't know that the bonuses like that. But he has that vision in his GPS of where he wants to go. He's not just saying he wants to get the president's team. He knows how to get there. Thoughts become things. It's not just something that he said and he didn't have. I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I want to get the president's team. It's a want versus actually knowing how to get there. So my thing is actually knowing what you have to do, doing what you have to do. You say you want to be president's team member, or you want to even be a tab team member. Everybody wants to be a tab team member, right? Terrence, how fast did you get to the global expansion team? How long did it take?
About a year and a half.
So about a year and a half before we fully qualified. And I did 11 months to get fully qualified in the global expansion team. But the reason that we made it that far was because we were doing the things over and over again, month after month after month that it took. So the problem is, and what we'll talk about is consistency. And with anything in this, and not even in this business, but in anything that you do, how to become successful at anything is being consistent. Doing something over and over again. I told Super Mario, I remember when Kyrie used to do high volume, we used to be like, we're never going to catch up to him. I told Super, I said, you know what? I may never be that person to do high volume 1 month and be the number one person, but I promise you I'll be your most consistent person. And I told him that, I think it was like maybe my second or third month in business. I was like, I'm going to be, I'm going to do around just 5,000 volume points. And literally for 2.5 years, I've had only 2 months that I have not done 5,000 volume points. So I told him I'm going to be the most consistent person you have, whatever it is, I'm going to keep on moving. And over time, that's what it is. It's every single month. Some people have had high volume months. So what happens the next month? It like dwindles down. Some people have like 2 high volume months. Then they fade away and then they get discouraged. The thing is, and what I realized, and even listening to the president's team members in Brazil, is we forget to keep on doing what got us to that point in the first place. What they told me at one of my meetings was, whatever you did to get to active world team, just keep doing that. President's team is nothing but getting the active world team like 4, 5, 6 times. You just keep doing that. So global expansion team was nothing but getting to active world team and then doing the same thing I did to get to active world team. What is that? Getting members to events. How many people, Terrence went over this a couple of times and Super said it too. How many people do you know that you're supposed to be bringing to the STS if you want to be global expansion team? Does anybody know? You said 10? Anybody else with a different answer? No, nobody knows? Anybody know? That's press team is 100. See, these are the things you have to know. So by not knowing, it's like saying that you just don't know what I have to be doing to get to global expansion. I will always remember it. It's 20. 20 to get to global expansion. You need to have 20 people, whether it's remote or whether it's local, going to the STS monthly. And you have to keep track. So whether it's you have people here, whether you have people up north, whether you have people in the Midwest, South, East, whatever, if you want to be global expansion, you need to have roughly 20 people going to the STS on a monthly basis, every month, whether it's team members, new guests, whatever it is. Active world team is 5 to 10. So, but we're talking, tab team, millionaire team. People want to be millionaire team, right? Well, the number you got to look at is 50. And can I get 50 people to the event over the course of a month? And press team, like we said, is the 100. And you have to look at Super Mario. Look how many people he has, like, between his lines. He has, he's getting, like, at least, 30, 40 people from me. Locally, he's getting, like, 20, 30 from Terrence. And then everybody else's line, we really look 3 levels deep. But how many people are you getting to the STS? And that is the question people ask. How do I grow my business? How do I grow royalties? Everybody want to grow royalties, right? Everybody wants to make more. That's where the money is. It's only so much that one person can do as far as personal volume is concerned. It's only, you may want to take a month off. You may want to not go crazy for 3 or 4 years doing personal volume, but you still want to earn that residual income. That's what everybody gives you the opportunity to do. And in order to do that, you have to be bringing people through events. There's nothing else. We want all these nuggets. Everybody always wants a nugget. Everybody always wants to know what I just need that nugget to tell me what I got to do to be successful. All you got to do is use where talk, get people to events. That's it. Do that every single month. Use where talk. Use the products, meaning not that initial result picture that you keep posting after 6, 7, 8 months. Keep posting new stuff. Why are you not chasing a new level 10 every single month? Every single month. You should be able to, when you tell your story, you should be able to give your initial level 10 result and then the current one that you just did or that you're trying to do. I always tell people, I initially gained this much, now I'm up this much. Because we continuously chase a new level 10. And it's not just going to the gym working out. We are specifically doing it with a purpose. Maybe I'm training for a triathlon. Maybe I'm doing a competition. Maybe I want to have more endurance. Maybe I want to have bigger arms or whatever it is. You have to show people that you are a product of the product. Wearing the brand, like Terrence talked about. I wish you guys could have saw the Ustream days. We didn't have Zoom. We just had to look at a screen, and it was just Garen's face. And if you were the person doing the Ustream, it was just you looking at a screen. You didn't know who was on there. Just how many viewers that were on. So he couldn't see anybody. But what he used to do is take his laptop and go to his closet. He used to flick through his clothes. Branded. He used to just do that for like 5 minutes. Just say branded. Everything in his closet. Then he always pick up them pair of Chucks. He wear shoes, branded. He used to literally do the same thing every single time. And I used to be like, man, why are you doing this? Every single time we get on the Zoom or the Ustream. But it's because he's showing what? Consistency for 3 years now. The same type of thing. Consistency. That's why he's 30K. He wants to, no matter who's getting on the call, whether it's a new person or whether it's an old person, he's doing that subliminally so we know that he's being consistent, doing the same exact thing. And then talking to people, which is seemingly the hardest part about the business for most people. But you don't have to intentionally, some people are good at just going out and just doing face-to-face. Terrence is good at it. I know Ruben is good at just going out and just talking to people. Some people are very, very good at it. They're not bothered by rejection, but some of us are. There's so many different ways you can actually reach out to people. But all you really people, I think our intention is wrong. We're looking at somebody as, we're just wanting to get them on products. But understand this, you're never going to get somebody that, you rarely, I'm not going to say never because I know some people order Herbalife forever and they just fall in love with it. But you're rarely going to find somebody like that. What's going to happen is people don't want to order retail for their whole life. It's like nobody really does that. Nobody does the same thing for their whole life. I'm just going to order this cookies and cream and it's mint chocolate forever at full retail when I see people getting discounts. The objective is to bring this person into the business. That's why it's so cheap and easy to sign up for Herbalife. The objective is when you talk to somebody, you talk to them as they're going to be a new member. Treat them as they're going to be a new member. And the reason we say consistency is because that person is going to do exactly what you did. Now, I know a lot of us are like, with the 3-day trial packs and stuff, we don't want to do it. And we, we're really good at, like, for me, for instance, and I know a lot of people here, we're good at putting together our own customized package. We're good at it because we've been doing this for a long time and we know how to do it. But guess what's going to happen when you get a new member? You think they're going to know how to do it? They're going to say, well, I think when I started, I had a shake tea and we threw some Alessa in there with, I think it's called Amagen. And, like they just be, the Amagen and the pills, all these pills. Like they're not able to, they're not able to directly tell the person exactly what they did. They just know that they got all these products and they're going to try to do that for everybody. Like Terrence, when he tried to get, he didn't know about the plans. He got everybody on what he did. Ultimate. And everybody not going for the ultimate these days. See, but that's what these people are going to do. And guess what? He may be easy at getting 350 plans, but who in here is the 350 plan is an easy thing to get people on? You think you can get somebody on 350 plan every time? I got like 2 in 2 years, like 2 ultimate plans. Everybody can't do that. So you have to, however you decide to become a coach, make sure it's as simple as possible and it's duplicatable. That's why you be consistent doing the same thing over and over again. And I had a conversation with my team not too long ago. And, some people get discouraged when they have a client or a member that doesn't show up to the meeting, or they get discouraged when they have somebody who stops taking products, or they have somebody who's not taking the products the correct way, and they get discouraged. But one thing we have to know is this tab team is only like the top 5 or 6% of the company. The top 5 or 6%. So that means everybody that you sign up, only maybe 5% of them are going to do what it takes to get to the tab team. The only 5 or 6% of people are going to be able to take rejection, and keep pushing. Only 5 or 6% of the people are going to be able to actually make the sacrifices that it takes to get to tab team. And only 1%, just imagine that out of that big old 2,000 person room we have for STS, 1% of that room is going to be president's team. 1. In this room, 1%, if that, is going to be president's team. Because people aren't willing to be consistent for that long. I'll never forget Amber Wick telling her story about 6 years at World Team. 6. People complaining about 6 months at World Team. And she did 6 years. How many people will stay around in the business? We all, less than 3 years in the business. And some of us mad at the position we at now because we've been there for too long, right? Because we get to see these other people, how they're moving, and you basing your position on somebody else's position. But whether you're president's team at over 10 years or 5 years or 3 years or 2 years, you still make it. And that's better than any other opportunity that you'll get with anything else. I know I can go work at my old job at Target, put in crazy work for 10 years, and the most I'll probably get out of it is what, a store manager? But that's like a 2% raise increase over 10 years. That's it. There's very minimal opportunities to do what's allowed here. And if we say it takes 10 years to make $22,000 a month, in my mind, it's worth it. That's why I can never quit. Because I can go do my regular job and go back to that, and and everything be peachy. I know every 2 weeks I'm gonna get the same check. Or I can do something that allows me to earn 6 figures. And I think the craziest thing about all of this is that, most of the time we see stuff online and it's like, that stuff probably isn't true. He probably is not making that much money. He probably ain't doing it. Like we literally see it. We have somebody here who we can ask him, hey, let me see your, let me see if you really want to see it. That's this. You really want to see this? All right. Then he showed me. I remember my first time when Super Mario was Get Team and Gary Jones was 20K friends. and he showed me Garen Jones' check. It was $45,000. And that was only, now that I know how to read it, that was only one line. We don't even know what his bonus was. $45,000. For me, I'm like, it just can't be real. And then Soup showed me his check, and even at where he was at, it was like, I think it was like $7,000. That's crazy. We, in our regular jobs, isn't like $3,000 a month. Like that's good. Like we're $3,000-$4,000 a month. That's regular. $5,000 a month. Oh, I'm eating that $5,000 a month at a regular job, but I'm working like 60 hours. But now we're seeing people who have fun and work out and going to Brazil, doing crazy things, and 3 years in the business, making $20,000 a month. And we all talk about wanting to do it, but who's really doing it? Do you have to stop comparing yourself to how somebody else is doing the business and do it your strength? You know, everybody can't do a shake party and set it off like a mirror and be knocking out trials like ding, 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 ding. Amir Mustafa has to have you in another post. Every day. Everybody can't do that, though.
Get the corn up.
Yeah, everybody can't do it. But everybody can find whatever it is that's good for you, and you just do that every single month. If you ever say, what's wrong with my business? I don't know. This is a bad month. What are you doing? Or what did you stop doing? Did you stop doing invites? Because I'll tell you what the most peculiar thing is. We get excited for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe 4 at the max. And then we go back to what we were doing before. Because it's like it didn't work. We thought it was going to work right away. We thought we were going to start our own fit camp and get 100 people the first time. Y'all know how long it took us to get that to how it was downstairs? We used to be right here with 20 people for a year. Now it's crazy. But had Soup said, nah, man, we only getting like 10, 15 people and X'd it all out, we have what we have now. Nope. See, the thing is, people want to quit so fast. I have an accountability exercise with my team. And I'll tell you, it was cracking for the first 2 weeks. Everybody, church on, because we're doing it on Boxer. Lighten it up. And I did it for a couple of reasons. I want to see who can be consistent. And guess what happened after 2 weeks? Those 10 to 12 excited people turned into 2. 2 people were checking in every day. Life happens, right? Something happened, at work. You had a bad day, turned into a bad week, turned into a bad month. Things like that happen, and people will let that straight knock them off the road. And the last thing I'll say is whenever you encounter a problem, you can handle it one or two ways. And this is what I always tell my people. A problem can be just a speed bump or it can be a pothole, but you choose how your problems are going to affect you. You can get stuck in a pothole and have it ruin your entire day, or it can just be a little speed bump. Just boop, boop, just a little, take a little time to get over it. But you will get over it, and you'll go right back to where you were before. So it's how you choose to take your problems, how you choose to take no's, how you choose to take notes. Look at the successful people in any room. Look at they call Amir Soup says he's the best health coach in the Inland Empire. Best health coach he's ever seen. So what do you think you probably would want to do? Let me see how Amir is doing this stuff. I know Mimi was taking notes about look, and it's like a spitting image, just an indication. Like everything I say, he's like, let me just see what I can take from this, and maybe it ain't for me, but it's for somebody else. I used to hate taking notes. I don't take no notes. I can remember all of this stuff. But we don't operate like that. How many times you I just can't remember exactly how he said what he said, or who said it. So we have to get into a habit of when we come to these meetings, know what you're coming for. We're not coming for. You don't need inspiration, like Garen always says. You don't need inspiration to change your life. But what you just need is a little bit of guidance, a little bit of verbiage, how I need to say this, what I need to do, how I need to go about doing that. You don't need inspiration every single month. Like if you need that much inspiration every single month, if you need a 10-pack of golden nuggets every month to change your life, then you don't really want to change your life. You're cool where you're at. So my thing is, I always say to people, be real, be honest with yourself. Does President's Team sound like a good idea? Or do you actually want to put in the work that it takes to get there? Does Tab Team sound like a good idea? Or are you actually doing the work every single month to get there? And if you're not, then we're not, nobody is going to slap you on the wrist if you say you're cool at World Team. Or if you're cool at Supervisor, just collect, doing your 50%. And, that's fine. Like, nobody's ever going to shun you. Nobody has ever said anything to you about, anything, have they? Like, you're not doing enough volume, right? Nobody ever going to say nothing. Unless you say, I want to be President's Team, then you're opening the gate for yourself to be criticized. But understand that this opportunity, you can do whatever you want to do. Personal consumption, change your life, whatever, you decide to do. So my thing is, keep the business simple. Keep everything simple and do the same thing consistently every single month. Find what works for you and consistently do that every single month. This business is extremely simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. And it's hot. You really do feel like a reverend.
I'm telling you, I was up there like,
yeah, I feel like TDJ. It's like, but we're at our hour. So what we want to do is really quick before we get out of here, open it up for if anybody has any questions about anything, whether it be marketing plans, suggestions, whatever the case may be. But does anybody, even on Zoom or here, have any questions, comments, or concerns? Let me check the chat.
Adrian ain't got nothing.
Adrian don't ever have nothing. Adrian got it. I'm just checking this slow Zoom.
Yo, Steven.
What's up, Jermaine?
I'm just going real quick. I just wanted to say that these calls are on every Friday, and it's like every single time y'all have these calls and y'all teaching, there's something new. There's something different from the last one. So people get on, and I'm guilty of this myself. People get on a call and they feel like there's not going to be something new every time. And so they don't get on anymore. They get on once or twice and like, okay, I heard this or I heard that. So they don't want to get on anymore. Well, obviously, there's a little nugget in everything, in every call from every person. So the importance of the calls, because these are just like mini events through the phone or through the computer. So the importance of the call is way more valuable than people realize, than I realized before. So shout out to y'all, shout out to Soup, shout out to you, Terrence, all y'all for doing this every week, being consistent. It's appreciated, and definitely showing the vision to all of us who are trying to get to where y'all at and beyond. And shout out to my upline, Adrian Sanchez, even though y'all always picking on him. Appreciate you giving me the opportunity, bro. Jermaine Jones, New World Team. Appreciate all y'all. I'm down.
Jermaine Jones.
Jermaine always going in. Man.
He always, because Jermaine want it, though. Jermaine want to change his life. He gonna do it. I believe in him. He one of them people I talk about is consistently doing what he's supposed to be doing. And, and it's people like that you really believe in. But I'll tell you guys that the purpose of these events, like, yeah, you're going to learn something new. You may hear something different. But the reason we do this is, you ever heard of the Herbalife bubble or the vortex? We do that to keep you inside of the bubble, to keep you like, it's like you don't go to basketball practice once and just not go again to game day. At game day being like an STS, you don't just go one time. Then you're going to lose your rhythm. Football, same way. Any sporting event that you want to relate yourself to, you're not going to just go to one practice a month and then just show up to the game. It's something, a couple times a week. Just keeps you in the mindset of Herbalife. because we're focusing on everyday action, right? Or 2 or 3 days, 4 or 5. How many people? I mean, listen, I know I checked out for like a week and like maybe went on vacation or something, and I just lose that momentum. I may seem like I'm just living my life and going day to day, but it's like I actually look at it, and my production was like minimal on those days. Like I ain't do anything, talk to nobody. So the purpose of events and calls and all this stuff is to make sure that you just stay within the Herbalife bubble. You know, that's why I'm on every call. You know, it's not even something like on Mondays with Garrett's call. This may not even be nothing that he said, but it's just hearing the stories. And it's just like being in that atmosphere and everybody be excited. And it just, I think the call, I don't remember nothing on the call Monday that Garrett said really, except for the fact that he kept saying, let him on up. Yeah, let him on up. I'm like, they just call you when somebody downstairs. You like, yes, let him on up. What kind of life is that? That to me, that's what I typed in the chat too. I was like, man. But anybody else notice that he keeps getting phone calls when somebody's downstairs and somebody has to let him upstairs? You can't just walk into the apartment and walk upstairs and knock on the door. It's let him on up. Like that just blew. I don't know if anybody else caught it, if that even matters to anybody else. But to me, I'm tripping. Like this dude said he lives around millionaires. Like his building is just millionaires. He let him on up. Like I probably won't ever forget that. That's probably gonna be one of my things that I think about because I want to have a lifestyle like that. And I pay attention to stuff like that. So that was not any information. He indirectly did that. And I was like, damn, this dude living in a high rise on the beach. And he talking about let him on that. Mine was blown. So anybody else with any questions, comments, or concerns before we get up out of here? And I promise you I done lost a couple of pounds sitting up here. Look on here. I think we're good on here. Chelsea Rose. Oh, I see you on here about to hit supervisor. I can see it. I can see it coming. Sanchez, I can't even. I see Fred. I don't see Sanchez. I see a dread. All right, we're going to take this picture and get on up out of here. Yeah, banana caramel is good, or caramel, or whatever you want. Stop throwing gang signs, Fred. It's good, but y'all know October coming.
Pumpkin Spice.
Pumpkin Spice about to be back.
Let's get it. Is this everybody on the thing now?
Yeah, some people got off.
Oh, missing out.
I mean, but everything is no problem, right?
1, 2, 3, boom. I know, man. Fuck this. All right, let's get everybody in this thing. Whew. Lord, hot. Oh, Amir got the trial about to get y'all started. You jumping in this thing or not? Oh, I'll get it. Now go ahead. Go over there with babies. The kid kind of on the outskirts. All right. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. What? Yeah, we did. Oh, yeah, it's recorded. It's recorded. You said don't close it? Well, here you go.